Hey church, I hope this video finds you well. Over the last few days, we've again had to respond and think about things that are changing all around us. It just seems like it's a way of life right now, doesn't it? We're having to constantly move and change and recalibrate, think again and afresh about new things that seem to be happening all around us. Like me, for so many of us right now, there is so much that we just don't know. In fact, hasn't that been the story of the last 7 or 8 months? We just don't know. It seems like we get our head around something and then it just changes all over again. I want to say to you in this season, while there is so much we don't know, I want to just draw your attention to some things that we do know. Matthew 16 reminds us that this is his church. We are part of his church. He is the shepherd of his church, and we can have incredible hope in that today. In fact, in Matthew 16, it tells us that when he says to his disciples, "Who do you say I am?" Peter responds to him and says, "You are the Christ, the Lord." And Jesus goes on and says, "And this is the rock that you will stand on." Church, we do know that. That's what we do in the world that we live in right now, when there is so much we don't know. That is one thing that we do know. Another thing that we know is that the Bible tells us that we were born for such a time as this. That actually the season that you're in right now, despite the complexities of it, despite the unknowns and the fears and the worries, and let's be honest, the concerns that we carry in our own hearts right now, we were born for such a time as this. God could have planted us at any point in history and at any point in the future, but he decided for you to be here right now for such a time as this. And I want to say to you that you carry inside of you everything you need to release hope and joy and peace to those who are around you. Why? Because our source is from him above. Jesus is our Prince of Peace. He is the one who speaks and breathes shalom, peace, over us today. The third thing that we know is that he has called us to be his church. We've discovered over these last 7 or 8 months that we don't have to be in a building to be the church. In fact, we already knew that, but we found some new ways to express that. We want to encourage you, continue to be the church in this season. Love one another, look out for one another, be quick to pray and support one another in ways in which you can. Church, we want to say we are here for you. If you need help, practical help, prayer support, if you find yourself in a place of vulnerability in this season, please don't do it on your own. Let us know. Get in touch with us. There are some details on the screen that you can use to get in touch with us. Our staff team are going to be out of the office from tomorrow. Like many of you, we're going to be working from home. We're having to shut down the Icknield Centre. And that's just kind of the way that we're having to respond to things right now. But we're still going to be able to be in touch with you and you with us. You can just use the contact details to keep in touch with us. And we would love to hear from you. It feels like we're again in an appropriate time and space where we have to remind ourselves and look afresh at what are some of the healthy rhythms that we need in life and through this season. I want to just suggest to you in this season, for us as a church community, some really healthy rhythms. Join us on a Sunday. Sunday mornings, 11:15 a.m., we're going to be online. We're going to be online together. We're able to bring you a service live from the building here, and we're going to be there together as a church community. Let's be consistent. Let's make a priority. Let's put it in the calendar and make it a family priority where we come together to worship God, to get around his word and develop a healthy rhythm of coming together. The second rhythm we want to say and encourage you towards is belong to a connect group. Small gatherings where we come together and we're able to pray with one another and chat together. And it doesn't have to be the whole evening. It can be a short space of time, but a precious time when we come together. We get around God's word and we encourage one another. We also want to encourage you to develop a rhythm of daily and weekly prayer. In fact, we want to help you with this. And every Thursday, we've already been gathering at 8 p.m. on Zoom for an hour together. You can find out details about that on our website and on our WhatsApp page. But we're also wanting to introduce daily prayer. And so every Monday to Friday, every weekday for the next 4 weeks, we want to invite you to join us for prayer and communion. And then the fourth thing, that we would love you to join us with is a daily Bible reading. Many of you will already have your own rhythms of reading the Bible. God bless you. We thank God for that. But we recognize that actually maybe this is a season you're struggling with some consistency or you want something fresh. We want to invite you to join with us on YouVersion. Download the Bible app, YouVersion, and you're going to receive an SMS message a little bit later on today that's going to invite you to join with us as a church community on a Bible reading plan. Look out for that message, respond to it, sign up and join with us. Church, we are praying God's blessings all over you in this season. This is a season that feels so uncertain, but I thank God that we follow a Savior, we follow a God in heaven who is not uncertain of anything. And He is with you right now in your circumstances, in your home, and we are praying God's blessing on you. Bye for now.